Let's turn our attention to Libya now, where Hurricane Daniel has swept away entire neighborhoods and wrecked homes in multiple coastal towns in the east of the country. At least 2,000 people have been killed, with thousands more missing. CGTN's Chao Mgono has more.
Utter devastation in eastern Libya. Multi-story apartment buildings partially collapsed, while some residential areas entirely swept away. The Prime Minister of the eastern-based Libyan administration, Osama Hamad, has declared Derna city a disaster zone. He says the death toll in the region has surpassed 2,000, with more than 5,000 reported missing.
The number of people killed exceeded 2,000. Entire neighborhoods were swept away by the water. I want to inform all units and all medical teams to move to the city of Derna.
There are also in Derna thousands of missing people, some 5,000 to 6,000 missing people, and this number could increase significantly.
The intense flooding was said to have been worsened by the collapse of two dams during the storm.
Dams collapsed in the south of Derna, the first and second dams on Wadi Derna, and they caused water to flow into Wadi Derna inside the city. 3 bridges collapsed completely and water spread inside the neighborhoods, and there are entire neighborhoods that moved to the sea, including their residents.
Osama Hamad has announced 3 days of mourning and ordered flags across the country to be lowered to half-mast. Chao Mgono, CGTN.
Well, Adel El-Mahroui is standing by in Cairo and joins us live. Adel, welcome to the program. Welcome to Africa Live. Adel, what more can you tell us about the situation in the eastern part of Libya?
Well, as more troops are deployed and more rescue teams from neighboring Arab countries are also being deployed in Derna to assist the Libyan authorities, the magnitude of the damage becomes clear. This has been a catastrophe by all means, and record fall of rain and floods in Libya that has not been registered ever before. According to Libyan government officials, at least 25% of Derna was swept away by the waters, making the casualties in the area of thousands. And one of the main challenges for the authorities there is to find bodies of those deceased and bury them. Just today, early morning, a mass funeral has been held for at least 300 persons, and more are also underway. The city, entire neighborhoods have been completely swept away. Lands have been swept away with water. Many families have completely disappeared. Hundreds, even thousands of bodies are expected to have slid away into the sea. So this is a massive rescue attempt. We're talking about thousands of people killed and missing. It's by far something of an extraordinary scale, and it's far beyond the Libyan government's capacity to help out, to assist.
Adel, a devastating catastrophe indeed. In light of all that you've said, what kind of help would you say that the people need right now, and what have they received so far?
According to Libya's president of the Presidency Council, Mohammed al-Mnifi, he says that Libya needs all kinds of support, from more rescue and search teams to join the tasks for finding people and rescue anyone if there are people still stranded under the rubbles, and also to maintain a continuous supply of necessities to people in Derna who have been affected but still live in extremely dire condition. And Mnifi stressed on Arab and international countries to support Libya with food and health care, medicine, and all kinds of facilities to maintain that the city keeps getting its supplies to basically live. Because of the floods and the rain, many of the highways to and out of Derna have been completely swept away, and therefore accessing the city is quite restricted. Air is the only main mean to reach the city. There are some roads available to reach it. However, the capacity is not as it was before, and therefore the city basically needs all kinds of services so that it can thrive until assistance are over, until the search and rescue missions are complete.
All right. Adel, the storm was expected to hit Egypt late yesterday. What is the situation there at the moment?
Well, the storm has greatly diffused and it almost dissipated in terms of power when it reached the Egyptian territories. So far, the Egyptian Meteorological Authority has downgraded the alarm and the threat from the storm. Earlier it was expecting heavy rains and thunderstorms. Now it has downgraded that to just light rains in most parts of the western city, with more slightlier chances of rain. And if it will happen, it will be also slight rain in the Egyptian capital, Cairo. So in general, there's no fear whatsoever anymore from Storm Daniel of having any serious impact on Egypt.